Hi everyone, welcome to Kidney Talkies. I'm Deepti Behel, a fellow kidney warrior, and today I have a special guest with us, Michelle. Hi Michelle,
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. Could you tell our viewers a little bit about your story?
Okay, so my name is Michelle Johnson. I reside here in um, Fayetteville, Georgia. I moved from um, Florida about 4 years ago. 2 years into me coming to Georgia, I got real ill. They thought that I had gained like 45 pounds of fluid. And they thought that it was because of congestive heart failure. Come to find out, I had stage 3 kidney disease after being in a hospital for 11 days. 6 of those days, I was in intensive care because everything was out of whack. My blood pressure was like 211 over 198. So everything was going awry in my body. And for the life of me, I did not know what, because for months I was swollen and I didn't know. I had went to the emergency room off and on. And they were like, oh, it might be your heart. Oh, it might be your kidneys. And they'll send me home all about my way, but they not giving me nothing definitive. So finally I went to a heart doctor here. And he was like, I'm admitting you right now, you're in congestive heart failure. So that gets me over into I went to the emergency room. They admitted me immediately. And like I said, it was running all the tests and everything. And about 6 days in, I was informed, oh, after they was draining the fluid and everything, they like, oh, you got stage 3 CKD. And I'm looking around confused, looking around like, what are you talking about? They told me it was something wrong with my heart. Now you're saying something wrong with my kidneys. What is it? So yeah, it was a shock, a whirlwind. I went into what the heck am I doing? What is stage 3 kidney disease? What does that detail? You know, and they were like, well, you're gonna, have a kidney doctor and they're gonna come in, they're gonna talk to you. And so it was like, oh, you can't eat meat, you can't do this, you can't. All I heard was what I couldn't do. And I was like in a panic, in a like frozen. I was frozen in time for a while. Like, where do I go from here? Is this a death sentence? Are you telling me I'm getting ready to die? What is really going on in my life right now? So that's a little bit of how I found out I had CKD.
Oh, wow, I'm really sorry to hear about that. In my case, I was actually already at the stage 5 when I went to the hospital and was told I immediately need a dialysis and would need a transplant eventually because my kidneys had gone beyond repair.
Oh,
My
wow.
next question is that how was the reaction of your friends and family on hearing about your condition?
Um, I live with my 3 grown children, and they are like my biggest supporters. And um, I am estranged from my husband, but when he found out, he was like, "What can I do to help? What can How can I help you?" And like I said, I live with my children, so they were like, "What does this mean?" Everyone wants, that's the first question everyone wants to know. What does that mean? You got stage 3. What does that mean? Well, at that time I had stage 3, but it has, over the course of 2 years, it progressed to being on dialysis and needing a kidney transplant. So that's where we are right now. And like I said, I got a good support system. My mom came down for when I got the surgery for my PD placement. she came down and was helping me and everything. So I got a good support system. I have the greatest support system that I have is God. That's my faith. That's who I lean on when I can't lean on no one else. That's where my strength comes from. That's who I rely on to give me the strength to get up every morning, because he gave me the grace. He allowed me to get up every morning. So I'm always in a grateful mood, a thank you, Jesus kind of mood, because someone else didn't make it. Someone else that was got diagnosed with CKD on dialysis, they might not have made it. And I'm here for a reason and a purpose. And I'm always in that grateful state of mind. I woke up this morning. I might be achy. I might be um, nauseated. I might be whatever the case may be, but I'm here.
Wow. So are you doing automated PD or manual one? I
I
was on
do
PD for 6 months myself.
I do automated PD overnight. If I'm going out of town, though, I do manual.
And can you tell our viewers a little bit about your peritoneal dialysis routine? What are the challenges, the preparation part, the surgery part, and the training part?
So at night I get hooked up. Um, because my vision, I have low vision. And I don't want to get anything contaminated. One of my children helped me. So we set up. I get hooked up to the PD catheter. Um, and so I'm on. If I'm swollen, I'm on the um, five. Uh, I always get it backwards. The 5,000 green bag, and then the 3,000 yellow bag. And then if I'm not swollen, I'm on both 5 and 3 of the yellow bags. So when I first started, I've only been on dialysis maybe 3 months since March. So I was carrying a lot of fluid still. So they had me on the green bags. Now I fluctuate between the green and the yellow. Um, but at night, yes, I'm on there from. It's been rocky with the PD, because when I had my placement done twice, because the first time they did it, it moved, it shifted, and it was blocking. So I wasn't getting um, adequate dialysis treatment. So it would beep, the machine would beep all night, like for everything. My line flowed slow, all that in the third. First, they thought it was maybe I was constipated. I figured out, nope, that wasn't. Took an X-ray to see if I was impacted. Nope, that wasn't it. If they when they took the X-ray, they found out that the placement had moved. So I recently, 3 weeks ago, actually, 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago tomorrow will be. I had it redone. So now it flows better. I can see the difference in how my dialysis is supposed to have worked, because I'm getting through my cycles and the fluid is gone, and it's I feel more energy. I can tell. I don't feel as sluggish coming off of it as I did before and during the day. Because I will like eat okay, like I supposed to for the most part, but I just felt like all the time. So I feel like, okay, so now I see the toxins are being secreted. The waste the waste bag is heavy. My sometimes I um get rid of my waste bag, and sometimes my kids do. But that process is I'm not gonna lie, when I first had my first treatment, I cried because it was like, oh my God, this is my life. Something foreign is coming out of my body to keep me alive right now. Sorry.
I understand. I've been in that situation.
So I'm like, second thing, I was like, so now I have to be dependent on my children to help me because my vision is low and I can't do these connectors myself without contaminating my PD catheter, my transfer set. So now I'm at 52, I'm dependent on my children to help me. And who wants to be 52 having to have their children help them stay alive? You know what I'm saying? So it's been a journey. It's been a journey.
Michelle, do not cry. I wish our voice can, your voice can reach out to many people who, when somebody comes and get the help you really need at the moment. I have another quick question. Since you mentioned your vision is little blood, have you thought of going for a genetic testing? Because I recently did a genetic testing and was found that I had the Alport syndrome, which not only impacted my kidneys, I'd already lost my kidneys, got the transplant, but also vision.
Um, no, I haven't got any. Only test that I did get was a kidney biopsy to find out what exactly had my kidneys to fail, and it was from diabetes. I have stage. I was diagnosed. I don't like to say I am. I say I have a diagnosis of having type 2 kidney disease.
I see. It might be a good idea to get the genetic testing too. It's usually covered by insurance. I can send the link of the website, arena site link from where I got my test done. Because when I was diagnosed with kidney failure, it was thrown at me. I did not know that for 2 years almost, like why my kidneys failed. My next question is that, please do not cry, Michelle.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay.
How do you take care of your mental health throughout this kidney journey?
It's all about mindset. You have to you have to go through all the stages. You have to go through acceptance. You have to go through the depression. You have to go through feeling sorry for yourself. You have to go through all the stages that you need to go through to get to the other side. My mindset is God kept me here for a purpose. So I lean on his wisdom, his understanding, because his understanding is not my understanding. And it's not for me to understand. It's just for me to be a voice to let people know it's okay. Whatever your situation is, it's okay. You have to lean on a higher power than yourself. Because if you lean on yourself, you're not going to get through it. So you have to get strength from somewhere else. And my strength comes from God. I read books to change my mindset because you can't stay in the same state. You can't stay in a depression. You can't stay in a victim mentality. You can't stay in woe is me because you won't survive. This is a fight. And this is something that you have to get up, gear up, suit up every day to fight. And you can't do that with a weak mindset. You can't do that with a weak mental. So you got to find things that gives you joy. Find things that you can still, your life is not over because you're on dialysis or you got diagnosed with CKD. Your life is not over. You just have to change the course of how you live your life. So it's just a mindset shift.
What is something that keeps you hopeful during the hard days? Because there are up and down days during the dialysis journey. I understand totally on totally that. What is something that keeps you hopeful?
That what keeps me hopeful is that I know that God don't God does not make any mistakes. And he brought me he brought me through so many other hard challenges in my life, and he'll get me through this one. That no matter what man say, what he says is so much different. He said that I am healed. He said that I should put all my cares and my disappointments and my illnesses and all that, give it to him. And that's what I do. I give it to him and let him, and his timing is not my timing, but his time is always perfect.
Could you please tell me a little bit about our users on? I see that you do you're a social media influencer and talk about your journey openly about your Instagram and Facebook channel, so that if anybody is interested, they can follow you there.
My social medias, is that what you're
Yes,
asking? Uh,
yes.
on Facebook, I am Michelle J. Johnson. On TikTok, I believe it's Michelle. Give me one moment. Five two. Let's see. Is Michelle Johnson 812. Michelle, my TikTok is Michelle Johnson 812. My Instagram is Michelle underscore Jackson 520.
Thank you so much for sharing. So, if anybody wants to follow Michelle on TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, they can follow her. My next question is that what message of hope would you like to leave with everyone watching today or listening?
That it's not over. A diagnosis is not your identity. That's not who you are. That's a diagnosis. Your life is not over. Your life is not done. Still do the things that you dream of, things that's on your so-called bucket list, or do, like, I have never traveled as much as I have traveled this year on dialysis. So don't think because I'm on dialysis, I can't travel, I can't do things, I can't go places, I can't. Yeah, you may have limitations on how long you can stay out doing things, but don't give up on doing those things. Don't let the doctors and people get in your head telling you what you can't do. Your life is over. This is the end. Like they call this when you get on dialysis your end stage. It's not end stage for me. It's not end stage for you. It's how you see yourself. I don't see myself as a victim. I don't see myself as a CKD patient. in those terms. Like, it's over for me now. I can just stay at home, stay in the chair, do my houses and die. That's not my life. That's not who I am. I am Michelle Johnson. I'm smart, intelligent, kind. I am a warrior. I'm strong. I'm built for this. That's you have to talk to yourself every day and say, I can do this. I am her. I am him. I can do this. I am strong. I am a warrior. I was built for this. I am not going to give up. And just keep pushing every day. Do something different every day. Push yourself to do something that you might have wanted to do. Write a book. I'm in the process of writing a book right now. Do things that scare you. Just push yourself. Don't give up. This is not the end. It's just a new chapter. Keep pushing. Keep living.
Thank you so much, Michelle, for sharing your inspiring story. And this is you're a very positive soul. I could easily feel that. Uh, are you already in the transplant list?
I am in the process. They are trying to get me there to do my testing and stuff. I'm trying to get set up for that now.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Michelle. All the best for your transplant evaluation. And we really hope you get transplant soon and begin a new chapter. All the best for your book and wishing you best of health. Thank you.
Thank you.